Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's topic is ways to stay motivated. I've created a list of things that help me stay motivated, and maybe it'll help you for your health achievements and just to go about your daily life and be more active in it. The first thing on my list is to create a schedule and hold yourself accountable to it. That sounds really hard for a lot of people, but for things that are like, things you want to achieve. If you're a person who's, you're really wanting to lose weight and it's hard to get that effort in to, or get motivated to do that workout, schedule it. Schedule in a time you will be free. And even if you're not going to be free, say, well, okay, when I get off work, I'm going to give myself an hour of recoup. And after that hour, because I don't, maybe you don't know your set hours or you don't get off at a certain time, and a lot of people don't. Make sure you work out within an hour of being at home. Make sure you do that, or whenever you want to schedule it. Just remain on schedule and schedule other things that, if you're a procrastinator, because I know I am a big procrastinator, schedule those things out so you get them done. Because when you achieve those things, it makes you feel good about yourself. You feel like you accomplished things, and it gives you a system that makes you a more positive person. Next would be, don't dwell on things in your past that hurt you. That is a big one for me. I am the type of person that I will think on things in the past and let them eat at me still now. And it's a really terrible thing to do, and it's something I deal with every day, and I have to tell myself you have to let go of that, because if you think on it, you're going to get negative, you're going to get upset, and you're going to be in a bad mood all day. Next on the list would be follow through with plans. Same one as a schedule. If you have it scheduled, make sure you follow through with it for that accountability. Hold yourself accountable. Next would be, don't sit for long. Find something to do, even if it's walking in place. Things like, if you're texting a friend and you get caught up texting, or you play games on your phone and you get caught up in it, stand up and walk in place while you're texting and doing those things. And if you're going to be online on your computer, get yourself to the edge of your couch, seriously, and do calf raises. Just lift your heels and keep the balls of your feet on the floor. You can do one leg at a time. It may, if you're on a laptop like I use, you're going to be, kind of bumpy. But, it'll be keeping you active doing something. Next on the list is, don't find reasons not to work out. Remain on your schedule. Back to number one, create a schedule and hold yourself accountable to it. If it's on the schedule, do it. If you intended to work out, go through with it. Even if you're 20 minutes late, even if it's totally out of the time, make sure you do it. If you have to, create a goal chart, a daily schedule, write it down, put a little X over it when you're done, just so you know I did that. And at the end of the day, when you have all your things done or your workouts done, you're going to feel good and you're going to see results, and that's going to make you feel good. Next would be listen to music to keep positive and busy. Blah. That's something that's big for me. I can't seem to function and get chores done around the house unless I have music going. So that's a big thing for me. If you get in these moods or you're stuck watching TV, tell yourself, okay, enough is enough. Turn it off, put on some music, and go do what you're going to do. Walk as often as the weather will allow. I personally love to walk. If it's nice out and I get the time, I am definitely going to be out walking that day. I love walking. If it's not something you're a fan of, or if you haven't taken any steps to regain your health, as in workout or eating right, that's a critical and very easy step to take. If you have a lot of health problems, or you have sore knees, your knees hurt, arthritis, you have back pain, get out and walk. You don't have to be doing, speed walking. Just get out and walk for 30 minutes. Walk at your own pace and do it as frequently as possible. There's a lot of people that do lose weight just through walking. And like I said, it's very easy if you have disabilities. Next on the list would be, don't procrastinate if something even, good grief. Do not procrastinate if something needs to be done. Do it right when you notice it. My thing is, if I put on something for the day, if I'm going to go out with my husband that night, I will change several times, as us women do. And I'll take it off the hanger, put it on, don't like it, toss it on the bed, toss it on the floor, wherever it goes. I just toss. I'm so bad about that. And it's not, I don't know why the concept is just not within me. Like, if you took it off the hanger, just put it back on, put it back in the closet, and do it every time. No matter how many times you change, just do that. Or, if you I'm bad about leaving a cup on the table. Instead, all I had to do is walk by the counter. It's passing down the hall anyways to go to my room. Just set it on the counter. Things like that. Just don't procrastinate. You know, if you know something needs to be done, get it done right away, because that's going to build up your sense of achievement in yourself, and it's going to keep you positive and on top of things. Another thing is anchor yourself with negative thought surface. That is something that I have to focus on several times daily. I am very bad when it comes to anxiety. I get anxiety around large crowds of people or even small groups and dealing with people I don't know. My anxiety gets to the point I almost want to pass out. And my coping mechanism for years was, when I get to that point where my anxiety level has reached the top, I will instantly become negative, hateful, and critical. It's like such terrible narcissistic behavior. I absolutely hate it. And then after the situation occurs like that, like, why was I even being that way? Because now I feel even worse. I feel bad about myself, and it's, a flaw that you have to really work on. Anchoring is good for if you have aggression issues, you get easily frustrated, anxiety, you have a lot of fear with situations you're not used to or change. Anchoring is when you're in one of those situations, you look around yourself, find something, connect to it, something positive. If it reminds you of something in your past, like for me, the color yellow always reminds me of the Hawaiian Breeze air freshener. I used to spray my room all the time when I was like a teenager, and in the summertime, this one summer, I had a really great summer, and I would always constantly be spraying in my room. I love the smell of it. So when I see yellow, it instantly reminds me of that, like the pineapples on the can and everything. And it's silly sounding, but it really does work. And as soon as I anchor myself, I do a fist motion. It kind of just I don't know why, but it really helps build the sensation of good feelings. I don't know if it's a release of dopamine. It has to be. I mean, that's the only way I can understand it, but it really helps me anchor. And I just anchor myself with those positive thoughts. When I've had the good feelings there, I can connect with the situation I'm in and face it with confidence. It really, really does work. But you have to, every time you're in that situation, remind yourself, I'm not going to be this person. I'm not going to deal with it that way. And that's a thing for me, not everybody, but that's a thing that helps me stay motivated. Another one is dwell on positive things and focus on completing your goals. That is a definite. You really need to do that. Keep positive, even if you know you're not going to be meeting something in the time frame you had scheduled it. Still get it done and remain positive about it. If you miss a workout like me, I kind of freak out, like, oh, I can't miss this workout now. My whole day's ruined. I can't think like that. It is not positive. I'll have to tell myself, okay, you didn't get it done now. I'm going to reschedule it for later in the day, and I get it done. And that's the best way to go about it. Ooh, sorry about that. Keep tidy and don't leave messes behind you. Same thing with procrastination. And that doesn't mean like in your, everyday home life, but I mean, just about yourself. Like I love to go to if I'm going to go to the gym, I want to, get dressed in my gym clothes. And it's not a matter of impressing anybody. It's a matter of feeling good about myself. When I go to the gym, I want to feel positive about myself, and it helps push me through workouts. And that's pretty much all that's on my list for right now. If I add anything, I'll definitely update this, but that's pretty much it. So maybe these things can help you out. I'm having a terrible time talking today. But if any of these things help you out, that's fantastic. Really follow through with them. If you have any questions, just comment below. And that's all I have today. And that's it. I hope you have a great day. Bye.